this show has like a 90s feel to it. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Emily in Paris. It's a Netflix show. It's like a rom-com romance show. It's 10 episodes, not very long. And like I said in the beginning, it reminds me of like a 90s show, that you would watch on like the WB or Fox, growing up. It follows Emily, and she's from Chicago, and she gets this chance to go to Paris. Her boss was supposed to go, but her boss gets pregnant. And Emily is sent to Paris to work, as a social media expert for this firm. And, she's going to Paris. She's always wanted to go to Paris. She loves, the idea of going to Paris and just the experience of Paris. And of course, when she gets there, the people give her a hard time. Her boss, Sylvie, just dislikes her from the get-go because she's not the person they were promised. Emily doesn't speak French. She's trying to find her way around. She's using Google Translate to communicate. And some of the people in the office do speak English, but again, they want to give her a hard time. So, the episodes, like I said, it's only 10 episodes. So each episode, it's a new challenge for Emily to tackle in terms of connecting with her peers or, finding a friend. This woman that she meets, I think her name is Mindy. And Mindy is, not from Paris either, but, she's been there a while. I believe she's from China, and, they hit it off, and that's her friend in Paris. And, she has a neighbor, this guy, Gabriel, that she kind of likes, but, that gets complicated. But, each episode she's tackling the different challenges, and it's a cool show to watch her, navigate through these challenges in Paris. Again, the people at her job at first give her a hard time, but they eventually come around and, communicate with her a little bit more, give her advice or congratulate her when she does something right. And she's really good at her job. She loves her job. She's really dedicated to the social media aspect and helping, these luxury brand names market themselves, outside of their comfort zone. And again, it takes Sylvia a long time to even give her a little bit of credit to say, congrats, or you did good work. And that's like the nuance of this first season, just her changing her life around. And then, of course, with typical television programming, like I said, the 90s feel, there's a guy problem or maybe a girl problem. In this instance, it's the neighbor, and she hit it off with the neighbor's girlfriend before she knew that was the girlfriend. And, that becomes a little complicated to navigate through. But it's cool to watch. It's good to see. They don't try to hammer home too much of anything in this show. It's a laid back show of Emily just navigating her way through Paris. And I thought it ended off in a good way because it's a lot of questions unanswered about the nature of her relationship with Gabriel. Even her at work with Sylvie, like, is Sylvie over the hill in terms of liking her? There's still a lot of things unanswered. And so it's other little things that go on in each episode that's just sprinkled in. It's a solid Netflix show. If you like those 90s shows, like back in the day, this is something you should check out. It's an easy watch, 10 episodes, solid cast. I enjoyed, I think his name is Julian, and he works in the firm. I like the way he interacts with Emily. He's funny, and I hope we see more of him, going forward. But it's a solid cast, solid show, Emily in Paris. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for listening. Deuces.